So yeah, it's Monday, y'all. It's Monday. There's a lot going on. What's good, Shovo?
All right, you?
Good, good. Your neck looking rested.
Yeah, I'm old. I need neck filler. Hold on, I'm trying to turn on this damn light.
I'm
There we
tired of people saying 30s is old. Like, no, 30s is not old.
go.
That's young. Okay, we got a whole life ahead of us.
Eh,
we gotta appreciate every day because we're only getting older every day. So
that's true. That's true.
yeah, but that does look comfy though. Hey
Yes.
Julian. Hey Johnny. What's on your mind, everybody? If you got something on your mind, post it in the comments. I'm reading the comments out loud right now while we get started.
Well, I can't even see the comments.
Really?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's what Justin said last time too. He said he couldn't see the comments.
Yeah, the other times I could, but for some reason, um,
That's crazy.
I guess I don't have permission.
I mean, there's not really much going on. Everybody's just joining in, and then one person said, "Hey," my girl Nikki said, "Hey."
Hi, Nikki.
I know, right? Hey, Nikki, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Nikki. Hey, 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 Nikki. Hey. So, how was your weekend?
All right so far. A little busy, but overall okay.
Yeah. Is today your day off?
No, I work today. I'm off tomorrow because I gotta go to what do you call it? Uh, what's that? What the pregnancy doctor? Whatever it's called.
The OBGYN?
Thank you. The yeah
Oh.
yeah. So we're gonna take a look at the body parts more or organs or something. I don't know,
Make sure
something like
everything's
that.
going correctly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, is that the first one?
Uh, Technically, it's the second because the first one she wasn't behaving,
Mm-hmm.
so the doctor couldn't get enough shots in. So we're gonna try it again.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Congratulations. I know I said that already, but I'm so happy for you.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm
It's
terrified.
huh?
I'm
You're
terrified.
terrified
Yeah.
about being a father or the pregnancy?
That and also because like I'm having a girl too, so you see how this world is.
Yeah,
So it's like now
exactly.
I gotta kill somebody. It's like
You gotta
yo.
be even more protective of your girl because now these monsters kind of have a permission to
Hmm.
act the fuck up.
Hmm.
But God bless.
Thank you.
God bless. Always, though, you just gotta be happy and joyful. Can't think of the negative.
Hmm.
You know,
Exactly.
because like, I have my kids too, and like, I'll go into a panic mode if I start thinking about all the dangers that could happen.
Hmm.
And at one point, I was like anxiety stricken, like 24/7, 7 days a week, just anxiety stricken. And I just learned to just take it day by day,
Hmm.
and it just helps so much. It's like, all right, we got through this day. It's a good day, and that's it. So
Hmm.
welcome to.
Terrified.
I
But
know.
I,
I would
it's
say
we're
welcome to parenthood, but I don't know if it's too early to say that.
what's up?
Considering, huh?
What'd you say?
I said I would say welcome to parenthood, but I don't know if it's too early to say that, depending on you
Oh
know.
no, yeah, she's due in May, so we're in the home stretch.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Congrats.
We'll see how things
Good
go.
job. I
Thank you,
said
thank
good
you.
job.
Good job. Well, I mean,
your, your swimmers are working.
I mean,
Good job. Good
thank you.
performance.
Nobody ever says that. They always say to the woman, "Congratulations!" Like, "Hello, hello."
I know. What about the guy? It's working down there. I know that's
Um,
right. You want more, or is that good enough for you?
uh, 3 is my max. As long as I get a boy out of it, I'm good. And then it's snip, snip for me.
Yeah, snip, you're done.
Yep. After 3, I got 3 chances. If I can't get a boy out of that, then I guess it's not meant to be. But let's not put that out there. I'm gonna have a boy. You know, the
Yeah,
circle of life. We're gonna do all that. So
exactly. I have a cousin that had 4 boys because she kept trying for a girl, and after the fourth boy, she was like, "Fuck that." You can't risk it again. It's just
no,
too much.
no, no, no.
The bills, it's expensive. Kids are expensive.
Exactly. Yep. So
That's
you know, but at first I was kind of, oh man, good, because I wanted a boy because boys are easy. Like
yeah.
just shut up, sit down. That's it. But girls a bit more. You got to be more delicate, and it's like,
It's
well,
definitely true.
maybe this was a way of God telling me like I need to chill and I need to, you know, be more humble in certain areas and stuff.
Yeah.
So who
I,
knows?
I think guys, God brings guys, girls to humble them. You know, the
Mm.
ones that kind of been a little reckless in their younger days or their current days. You know, I think God brings that to like
Yeah.
slow things down. You know,
Hmm.
think twice. Because my brother, he was a dog, and then his first child was a girl. You know, so
Oh, boy.
it calmed him down.
Yeah, because now you have to like be vigilant of everything now. It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can't listen to certain music around her.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I can't say certain things. She might be
Yeah.
listening. And it's
Yep.
like,
And it never turns off. It's
nope,
like everything you do, you gotta think twice now. Everything.
exactly. Exactly.
I love it though. I feel like it's a part of life. It's growth. You know.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah. Man.
yeah. It makes you a better person.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I definitely hope so.
Yeah, definitely. Hey Angel. Hey Babs. Hey Juliet.
Hello,
I
everybody.
already said Juliet.
I can't see
Hey.
everybody, but hello, everybody.
You can't see people joining.
Uh,
Hey
yeah,
Justin.
Justin just hopped
Yeah.
in, but then I don't see the comments, so
Okay. I don't know why though. I don't.
it's weird. Like I saw it the other times when it was you and Justin, and I
Yeah.
jumped in, but I think this is the first time it's just the two of us at the same time, so I don't know why.
Oh, that's probably true. Hey Justin.
Yo,
Hey,
what is good? You guys gotta let me know before you jump on so I can be ready, like right there.
I'm
It's okay.
sorry. I wasn't really fully ready anyway. I just like just popped it on.
No, I feel you. It's all good.
yes,
Hey
yes.
Evelyn. I'm just saying hi to people that are joining. Hey everybody. If you
Yeah,
got something on your mind, just leave it in the comment section. I'll read it out loud.
yeah, because you're the only one who could see them. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
weird. I can't.
I know. Same thing with me. Like I can see a couple usually, then I stop seeing them.
Oh, they be going crazy in the comment section. I'd be like trying to focus.
Yeah.
It's all good though.
Oh, happy Monday, Justin.
Happy Monday. What's going on? Just went grocery shopping today.
Oh yeah.
Relax, play some video games.
What
Nice.
did you
Went to the
get?
gym. I got Pop-Tarts, steak, water, vegetables like broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower,
Okay.
and just regular shit. Oatmeal,
Mm.
oat milk because I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, okay.
That
Okay.
type of shit. Yeah.
Super lactose? Like,
What?
are you super lactose intolerant?
I would say like a medium. It's not fun. I
Oh,
have.
okay. Okay. How
I
do you
get
guys
sick.
feel about buying water all the time?
Buying water. Like, what do you mean? Like,
Like, do you ever
elaborate.
drink tap water, or you always buy all your
No,
water?
Mm.
I buy all my
Oh, you
water, 100%.
guys
Yeah.
are bougie. You guys are mad
Yeah.
bougie,
I
bro.
even do. I even do like the flavored water. I don't know if you ever
Oh
had hit.
Mhm.
my God, you are bougie.
Let me
I
go grab one. I'll be right back.
I mean,
honestly,
Mimi, don't get me wrong. I used to drink tap water when I lived in Boston because I grew up on tap water. But when
yeah.
I moved out to Rhode Island, I'm not drinking that water.
That tap water's gonna turn you gay. Be careful.
Oh,
Or is it the bottled water that's turning people
no,
gay? I mean, who
The
drinks
Cape
water?
Cod tap water turns you gay. The Boston water's all right.
I don't know. Or maybe it's not. Oh, don't be careful. Depends on what your preference is. Or don't be careful. I don't know.
What?
It's a. Just playing.
I
No.
don't know, but I honestly just I kind of stopped buying bottled water a couple of months ago. I just realized it's a scam.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Why?
everything's a scam.
I just
I
feel
mean,
like,
to
yo,
a
do you
point,
not
I
realize
guess.
how much money we spend on water, which is a necessity to live?
I agree. But it's better than getting tap water.
No, you take the tap water and you filter it or you boil it.
I'm not trusting it.
So you're gonna boil water every time you want to take a sip.
I'd rather just pay for that.
I'd rather just pay batch of it at a time. Like you take a gallon and you boil it. I'd
rather pay for the Poland Springs.
Yeah, but I'm more exposed to toxins from the container that they're bringing the water in. That's coming from miles and miles away from my home.
Watermelon. It's water with a hint of water. Like it's literally a hint at the end of water.
Where is this made? This is made from Maine. Poland Spring, what it means to be from Maine. So it's all New England.
Yeah.
It's all natural.
But it's about the packaging, the containers. I just if you leave, you don't even know how these things are stored. And plastic, if they're under a certain temperature, the plastic melts into the water. That can be for
anything too.
Huh?
Think about it. Like, how many times have they had a E. coli recall for certain products and certain items? So.
Yeah, but water, I just feel like that's a scam because people went thousands of years drinking tap water and was fine. Now all of a sudden we're living in a day and age that nobody drinks tap water. We all gotta drink water that is stored.
You can do what you want. Yeah. You can drink tap water.
No, I really don't mind drinking tap water. I feel like that shit is a fucking scam. Hey, Camo.
I can see the comment now.
It's your right. Yeah. It's your right, Mimi.
I feel like I've been just fine drinking tap water. I've been just fine drinking tap water.
Don't get me wrong.
Honestly, if I'm in a rush, I don't give a fuck. I'm just drinking that tap water.
Don't get me wrong. If I still lived in Boston, I'd be drinking tap water too.
They're gonna find you dead on the floor one day.
I mean, Pawtucket. Don't do it, Pawtucket. Don't do that.
Pawtucket?
Don't.
The next thing you know, you're gonna come out trans, Mimi. Drinking that tap water.
No, I think I'll be alright. I think I'll be. I think I'm more worried.
I don't put nothing past nothing now.
Just say you don't know.
You never know.
I don't know. I really feel like I'm taking my chances more with buying shit from the gas station water or.
It is filled with chlorine. That's another thing.
Exactly, it's filled with chlorine and bad chemicals.
Tap water.
That's what I'm saying. Like we don't know what the long-term effects are from drinking. If you think about it, water is essential to life. And if we constantly are buying that shit out of a package in order to survive, we're really just a product of whatever is in that container. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
I don't know. I'd rather just take the city water that they filter as best as they can than to take it through plastic and all that other shit. Think about it. Like, which one's really dangerous? It may not taste as better, but which one's really dangerous?
Yeah. Do you drink soda?
No.
Okay, I don't drink soda either. That's what I'm doing.
I did.
That's what I'm doing.
Dib and dab. I need to stop. I know I need to stop, but I dib and dab.
What's your favorite soda?
We do the long-term effect. Exactly.
Canada Dry, even though I know it has high fructose corn syrup.
If you get sick. Dude, I get sick and it helps. The ginger helps, but because I don't drink soda, all I can taste is syrup. If you drink Canada Dry, like, especially if you don't drink, like I drank soda here and there when I was younger, but like 10 years ago, I'm just like, I don't even like this shit. I'll get seltzer water if I want something bubbly or something like that. But like, if you don't drink soda at all for years and you get sick and you get a little Canada Dry, it's like
it just hits.
Yeah, all you taste is that syrup.
Yeah, true. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, like I don't know. Sometimes I'll have like diet soda if it's like the only thing around, But
yeah,
maybe diet soda's better, but I just know because I got sick like a year ago and I had some.
That's another debate.
Woo!
That's another debate. What do you think will kill you faster, sweeteners or regular sugar?
Sweeteners.
No, regular sugar will kill you faster.
Maybe high. Yeah, it's natural. Yeah. So if it's too much sugar. I think a lot of people put a lot of things in sugar.
The sugar alone is not even needed for the body. You know, we don't need absolutely no sugar to survive at all. But yet everything they sell at the supermarket has sugar, and they only put it in our products because it sells. It's capitalism at its best.
I agree.
It's just that. We don't need sugar at all. So yeah, take the sweetener that's artificially made that doesn't have any calories and gives you the same effect. Fluoride long-term effects of public health. I don't know what that teeth.
What's up?
Choice tooth strength.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's true. All right, so
do you think that fluoride is good? People leave it up to Republicans. They'll say that fluoride is bad, but we do need fluoride in our water.
I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth 2 times a day. I use a lot of charcoal, even in my even in my body wash and my shampoo. Charcoal, it's good for you.
The body actually does need salt and a level of sugars. Not as much sugar that's in food, though. No, the amount of sugar that we need for our body is actually in natural.
They put sugar in everything, though.
Yeah, the type of sugar our body needs comes from fruits. You know, fruit, grapes, bananas, apples. That's the sugar. What is it called? Simple sugars or complex sugar? One of them, and then the other opposite sugar is the bad sugar.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've looked it up, but yeah, there's 2 different types of sugars, and you need the one that comes from natural food.
I'm trying to just
No, I know the sugars. I know that you
those are natural sugars, though. Those are natural.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Natural sugars is the difference. We don't need the enhanced sugar, the sugar cane sugar. We don't need that. Those shits are just too damn potent, and it's in everything. Imagine, like, it's even in your ketchup, your barbecue sauce. Like, when I say everything, it's in everything. Next time you look at your condiments, look, it's in everything. Sugar, cereal. Hell, I want to say rice, but rice is carbs, so carbs is sugar. Anyway.
All right. So I wanted to kind of talk about fascism, because that's kind of where we left off before they kicked us. So,
before we got cut off.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about fascism real quick.
Yeah. We were talking about fascism last time?
We were talking about a lot of things.
We tried.
We were talking about a lot of things, and then we said the F word, and then IG said no.
and guess what? The F word doesn't end with G. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying. All right, so I'm just going to read off a couple of things of early signs of fascism.
Facebook be hating.
And we can actually see if they apply to any political party, maybe one political party, maybe both political parties, or just everyday life that maybe a lot of us even desensitized to.
True.
So, powerful and continuing nationalism, disdain for human rights, identification of enemies as a unifying cause, supremacy of the military, rampant sexism, big one, especially now, controlled mass media, obsessing with national security, aka a wall, religion and government intertwined, never a good thing. We don't want to end up like one of those countries where people are getting stoned and shit. Corporate power protected, labor power suppressed, disdain for intellectuals in the arts. You know, fake news. You can't have opinions. Anyone smart that speaks logic gets shunned immediately. And they obviously try to counterbalance it with misinformation. Obsession with. Sorry,
I'm just saying hi, people. Go ahead.
Obsession with crime and punishment. Rampant cronyism and corruption, and another huge one: fraudulent elections, or
wait, you're saying that fraudulent election is part of fascism?
Yeah, or like accusations of fraudulent elections,
or the actual act of fraudulent election.
All the above.
Oh
all the
my God.
above.
How do you guys feel like knowing that like we actually do have like a fascist leader coming in to office right now?
Should be great. Have a good time.
We survived 4 years. We'll survive another 4 years.
That's I hate when people say that because then I have to like bring them back down to reality that it's not that simple anymore. The first time around, first of all, Trump didn't know the ropes. He didn't even know how to get to the bathroom in the White House. This time around, he already has 4 years of experience. He knows what he can and cannot do and his way around shit. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he's coming back with a vengeance for any person that was trying to like prosecute him.
He's threatened it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's going to be worse this year. I mean, if you go back into 2017, 2017 to 2020, it was very what's the word? Divisive. Is like in general, like everything was very divisive. It was crazy. That's why he got voted out of office the first time. I think this time he's came back. He got more people that are loyalists that are next to him. That's going to help push that agenda. Now he's getting over Facebook. He's taking over Facebook now. He already took over X prior to him being elected. That's what helped him be elected. There's a lot of misinformation being spread over X.
Oh yeah, did you hear about the whistleblower that worked for X that just came out and told everybody exactly their whole entire game plan and how he
No.
Yeah, he pretty much said it. He's like, if anybody knows code, he's like, this is my way of showing you that I'm not lying, and it's for code readers to understand. But he pretty much showed that because they left little crumbs along the way, so that way somebody else can in the future would be able to come and investigate. And he pretty much said that he did he pretty much said that it just completely went out of control now to the point where they don't know if it'll be reversible, but he regrets helping them because it was really wrong and bad.
One of the first signs that I saw, remember that the debate between Kamala and Trump when Kamala stomped Trump? Anywhere, like, obviously was saying that's the case, except for Twitter. There was a poll, because someone tried to mess with me, saying, like, oh, here's a poll that, in Twitter, that he won, which he didn't. I mean, it's clear. And it was only Twitter. And that's, like, the first, like, wait a minute. Yeah. How out of anywhere? Then let's, and that was kind of, like, before Elon really came out the closet as a right-winger and part of the Trump administration. But it's going to get wild. So, I mean, at the end of the day... To answer your question, Shovo, it's not going to be the same as the last 4 years. It's just not.
Yeah.
Everything's lined up. Everything's lined up, so it's not going to be the case.
And the last thing about what's different is that he has billionaires' pockets lined up. They all helped him get elected. Numero uno, Elon Musk spent the most out of all the billionaires. There was a lot of billionaires that helped him, but Elon spent the most.
But he already tripled his money back, though.
Exactly. And he even said on Tucker Carlson's show that if Trump doesn't win, he's going to jail. Why would he say that? Why would he say if Trump doesn't win, he's going to jail?
What are you doing watching Tucker Carlson?
No, it's the clips that go viral.
You got to know your enemy.
I'm trolling.
I don't know. These right bro. Like they're so
I hate Tucker Carlson.
They're entertaining. It comes across my timeline from time to time. They're very entertaining, though.
But they're foolish.
It's in everyone's algorithm. Algorithm.
Yeah, but they're full of shit and dangerous because it's entertaining when you know better. But if you don't know better, like let's say I'm 15 years old and I'm just seeing a taste of the real world, that is deadly dangerous. Like you don't know anything. You're just super impressionable, and you're seeing this, and you're like, That's
another thing.
Kind of shape the way you think, huh?
That's another thing Trump did this year, where he targeted younger demographics.
Yeah.
Before, he never was able to really capture the younger demographics, but him going on certain podcasts, he had his youngest son's friend.
Hey, BR.
Like, go on a whole campaign trying to promote Trump. It's something to vote for. So what's going on, BR?
What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing?
Good.
We're doing all right. Hanging in there, chilling.
But how was your weekend, BR?
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, yeah, I chill out a lot. I'm old, remember? I was just chilling.
I guess we all old shit at this point. We're
Yeah,
all old.
Yeah.
I guess
I relaxed.
old.
Yeah.
I was relaxing this weekend.
Mhm.
It was a good weekend. It was good. It was a good Monday. I mean, I've been working. I didn't work at all last week, and then I worked these past 2 days in a row. So I think I'm back where I need to be.
You
So
better get to work. And Trump's in office, you better stack your paper, right? It's about to get ugly.
I know.
Save
I
your
mean,
bread.
I'm gonna always be okay because I'm a nurse, so I'm always gonna be needed. So I don't really worry about that. But the point is of
That
why
was a
I
pretty
care so
selfish
much about the
response.
community is because even
You
if
a
I'm
nurse.
okay,
You about
will
to
I
get
be okay if I know everybody around me is not okay? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be okay knowing that everybody else is suffering. You know? Hey, Rise Up King. That's my boy
I don't know.
from Atlanta. Hey.
It's deep.
ATL in the building.
Yes. Worldwide, man. I've met powerful people everywhere around the world.
Powerful woman.
For real. Pro-black, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Should we address it now? Should we address it right now?
Address whatever you want. Y'all are funny. Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead.
So look, apparently, so guess what happened last night? I'm gonna say, we're gonna leave it for later. I just want to say one thing. The antagonizer gonna antagonize. He went on a rant.
I don't know.
Justin, you are famous today.
I know. The antagonizer gonna antagonize.
Yeah, I mean,
what? Sometimes when you say something to someone, it hits their soul.
Right. Don't worry. I'm gonna add you in the live one of these days or later.
And when it hits your soul, you can't help yourself. You're up at night looking at people's profiles. You know, putting in the same post out.
Yeah, you should.
It's crazy.
Let me come and be the mediator later because, you know, Justin gets to yelling, and then he sounds like he's 16, and you know what I mean. You know, I'm not as so how can I say? Couch is the entertainer when he's on the internet, so it's done in a way that's meant to educate along with entertain in the same way. So
elaborate.
I mean, he's a blogger. Like anyone who's a blogger, I don't care how positive you're trying to be. If you're just sitting there reading scripture all day, you might as well go do it in the church because you're not going to win on the internet. Like
that's why I've been telling.
There's a very small, especially in this space. Like it's not like we're going to go search for in-house Amish or something, and we're going to go preach to people over YouTube. So unless you're in that type of space, the reality is you want to have conversation with people about these topics that y'all want to talk about, and everybody's doing it from a youthful, energetic space. You know what I mean? And it's kind of ironic because nobody's a professional in any of these spaces. So meaning like none of you guys work for political parties. None of you guys are economics majors in college. You know what I mean? Who can tell us exactly how each party is going to specifically make us live in an economic terrible space or whatever. Like most of the shit y'all argue, y'all can't prove. Y'all just arguing based off
I am a registered Democrat.
There's only
I am a registered Democrat.
There's only
I am, and that makes me part of the political
Unless you're gonna
sphere.
tell me that your career. What is your career?
I went to college
you just
for
said
nursing.
You're a nurse.
Yeah,
so you know more about handicap medicine.
No, I did
Stop. So if you wanted to talk about, listen,
sociology,
can you
and psychology,
that's cool. That's cool that you're a nurse. Meaning after you like to do the Justin thing. That's why y'all come on together. You got to slow down for a second. When I'm done,
I don't have a right to have an opinion about politics.
So
no.
Let me just say, like everybody has an opinion about politics. Of course that. So and now you got a nigga say history, not economics. Either way, the point is you're a nurse. That's your
starting early, huh?
Right?
Like, I mean, it only takes somebody with eyes to know that there's some bullshit.
How long have you been a nurse? How long have you been a nurse?
Year 7.
7 years.
7 years.
So have either one of you brothers been a nurse before?
No.
What do you think?
Right. So if we wanted to talk about the medications people get prescribed, that they shouldn't be subscribed, we would go to you for information on that in this chat, right?
Hey,
Because you
Kobe.
most likely know more about that than we would, right?
Yeah, I was just talking
That's true.
about water and I was just talking about sugar.
So the end of the day, you know, sometimes knowing about something and being able to point out a lot of Googleable facts the way the couch does, along with being funny.
Listen, man.
I mean,
listen, man. That man.
I do a lot of due
It's
diligence.
entertainment.
Anything
Yeah, I mean,
I ever speak on, trust me, I do a thorough background on. Okay, just
I'm
like
just
I
saying,
do a thorough background on the history of the
I don't normally
parties.
talk crazy about people.
I make
on
sure
the
I
internet.
know who the
I do.
hell I'm representing.
Justin said some stuff that was so fucking stupid. I had to talk crazy about him in the chat because it just was so stupid. It just doesn't make sense. So
let me say something real quick.
You gotta make sense out of things.
Hold on.
So,
I don't want it to get ratchet. I don't want it to get
It's not ratchet. I just want to say something.
I don't want it to get
First off,
ratchet too early.
it's not early. When no one's getting ratchet, I'm just gonna speak some facts. Couch was on my dick last night. It was crazy. Like I literally was laughing. I couldn't sleep. I was just laughing at this shit.
Right.
And it's like, you know, he got trolled into like promoting me. Now we have more people on our live than ever.
Cool.
So I love it. You know, and as far as I'm concerned, like he's an op because he's trying to tear down the black community with his ridiculous rhetoric.
Right. So
his rhetoric was so bad, his own people was
Is
commenting.
that theme to get you more views because you're now his op and you got to say that as his op, or is that theme really how you think?
Both. It's actually how I think, and I'm standing on it. And just based on that's why we don't get along.
We're not going down that route where we're ops. But we're not doing
it's not so much ops as it is like, you know, when you have let's put it this way. During the Civil War, there's two people who have opposing views and they had to fight it out. Think of it that way, where it's more of a
Rise of King said he asked Red Shirt to elaborate. Oh, I thought you wanted BR to elaborate.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Elaborate on what?
Yeah,
the backstory of Couch.
What's up, Ostia artist?
All right, so the thing with Couch was he just comes on here and just talks crazy. You know what I mean? If he's entertaining, that's why we love him, have him on here. But sometimes he just gets so like the first time I ever was on here with him, he was sweating, and it's just we have opposing views, and I think we're both very assertive and antagonistic. So we definitely go at it a lot. And last time it was just every time really. It's just been crazy. But last night he's literally been posting me on his story, on his live. It's been it's hilarious.
You gave him a character that he could make fun of very successfully.
But people don't know.
I was waking up in the middle of the night.
People are laughing at him.
And me being mentioned in Couch's stories. And all I see is Justin's fucking sneakers plastered all over the internet. I'm like, wow.
No, that was from like 2016 because I was walking a lot, so I put on some old Air Forces when I was in Brooklyn. I was staying at the Empire.
Some petty.
Not Brooklyn. I was in Manhattan. Shit. But no, a lot of Cal. He's full of shit. I mean, a lot of his supporters are ridiculous. No offense, BR. I fuck with you, but I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
First of all, hold that thought, right?
Couch is funny.
I'm not a supporter. First of all, you said like a supporter, like
the fuck out of somebody.
Time out.
Clowns are funny. That's what clowns do.
We're not gonna act like he has these supporters that just float around and pop up. Like I was bored. And I know he's funny because I don't know y'all before him. So by default, he's the reason why I'm in the chat. But to say I'm floating first, I'm like older than Couch.
Yeah.
I'm from the same city as Couch. You can ask Couch and ask about my neighborhood. And me, I'm not the nigga that needs any cosign from Couch or fan base for Couch. It's not like that. Like I got my own opinions. He got his own opinions. Like at the end of the day, it just so happens when I came into this chat, I can even keep going back to the same thing. Y'all arguing this Democrat-Republican shit. Me, personally, I think that's a waste of time.
No.
That's where I started off. No, you can talk about whatever you want, but that's where I was introduced into y'all whole little chat.
I see what you're saying.
And then ever since then,
that's how it started.
Y'all like to cut people off whenever they make a point that y'all really don't have a like respectable answer for. That's why my man Show be so quiet, because he'd be like,
No,
he's like the Wu-Tang Show.
I'm just absorbing everything.
He's like Wu-Tang. He's like,
no, I
I just don't
I'm
want to
telling you,
forget.
he's like Woo God. He's like, You know what I'm saying? He's a smart brother because he knows how to shut the fuck up and listen.
He's a
I know how to shut the fuck up and
musician
listen
like
too.
me, you know what I'm saying? We have to sit back and observe and gain knowledge, you know. That's how we come up with creations for music and stuff, by observing the world.
More
you know?
so because when it comes to the political party, I'll be the first to admit I'm not super knowledgeable. So a lot of what Justin and Mimi are saying, it may go over my head. So I shut the fuck up, listen. Oh, that key point, I get what they're saying. I chime in, then I shut the fuck up again and listen. And then chime in, and then shut the fuck up again. So
yeah, and
And
that's
I
the
don't talk
part that I
about things
can't
I don't
agree
know
with
about.
VR
So
saying
I don't get
that,
into
like,
detail.
we don't have the expertise to talk about it. Like, no, if you follow politics enough, that's all you need to know to start talking about politics. Like, if you know what's going on, that's all you need to know.
And for the record, BR is right. I mean, I don't really. It's not about Democrat, Republican to me. It's just like I just know who the enemy is right now and where it's really coming from. So I just stand on that. Like, it's the first year I ever voted. Like, I don't fuck with the politics and Democrats.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Hey,
I'm
You're
32.
32, and it's
hey,
the
Cal,
first year you
Cal's in
ever
the
voted, and you don't got no felonies. You never been to prison.
No.
Hey,
So
Cal.
then, every time, do
Just
you
have to be
realize
vocal
how
this
much
year,
of a
my
double
boy.
standard and contradictory person you are when you call
Rise Up
anyone
King
else
said
ignorant
that.
for not voting? Just because
When did I say that, though?
this
I never
guy,
said that.
because I've heard you tell, not me, but I've heard you tell in the last however many days, mad people that don't vote that they're ignorant for not voting.
That's Mimi.
I said that.
No, you told people that, and you co-signed it.
I said that.
I co-signed her.
You
I
co-signed
her.
So
I
this is what
co-signed
I'm
her. Definitely for not
saying.
voting.
So then, at the end of the day, what are we talking
This year,
about?
for sure.
No, because
Like, you just voted for the first time.
If it's
And
my
We just were
goddamn-
talking about fascism. We were just talking about fascism.
I feel that way. I could answer that question of why the fuck I feel.
Let's all mute up and listen to Mimi. Let's mute
No,
up.
if you really want to know why I said, like, that's ridiculous that you don't vote, it's because of this shit right here. We have a fascist about to enter the fucking Oval Office. He's about to be the head honcho of this goddamn country in less than 7 days. My God.
Right.
And anything he says can go. Anything. Thank God that Biden has been implementing blockades to slow him down in the past 90 days. He's been doing a lot of things to slow him down. Even the immigration shit, he's not going to be able to do it as fast as he said. He said he's going to do mass deportation on day one. He can't even do that. Biden already implemented a lot of roadblocks.
It's impossible. He's not going to do that.
Yeah.
And that's my problem. That's my problem is we shouldn't even fucking be here right now seeing Trump again. People slept behind the wheel on this shit.
So
and the people that didn't show up get me so fucking aggravated. They get me so fucking aggravated because you guys really did not see the danger that lied ahead.
I'm going to chime in because I see what says Rise Up King. He said, I hate people that don't vote but have an opinion about things.
Thank you, Rise Up King.
The thing is them now. Peep game. If I don't like the choices that are given.
Let it go. He also said, oh my God.
People that didn't vote, thank you.
But here's the thing. If I don't like the choices that are given, it's like, it's almost like, oh, you have to vote. You just have to pick someone. Like, why? If I don't like it, you'd rather be shot in the arm or stabbed in the foot. I don't want to get hurt at all. But you have to.
Amen,
Shavo.
Do it. Like, Amen, Shovo. Amen, Shovo. I agree with him.
It's like...
So, you got 4 years to figure out why you have to choose between the two. You got 4 years.
That's the problem. Why do we have a two-party system, though? That's the issue. Imagine if we had two teams. Imagine if we had two football teams.
Everything is fucking money. You need money for everything. And if you got another party, you need sponsors, you need endorsements. Who are you gonna get endorsements and sponsors from?
Mimi,
especially
remember
ones that coming straight off the ground. You don't think Bernie Sanders would have started a third party by now?
Of course, he had the financial means, of course. But Mimi, we talked about this in the last podcast, how we gotta come together and start our own thing, because clearly it's not working.
I feel like if we have something that is super pro-black, that may be interesting. That may be really interesting, and I think a lot of people would draw to it.
Of course,
I agree.
Yo, so check this
100%.
Check this out. Yeah. Let me break something down for y'all, right? How many of y'all know anybody that's worth more than
I'm glad,
$500
I fuck with you, Rise Up King. Next time I'm having you up on here because
how many of y'all know anybody that's worth more than $500 million personally?
Personally, none.
Me,
You
I
know
think
anybody
Trump
live
gonna
500
okay.
million
I
or
don't
more
know.
personally? All right.
And here's the thing.
So
Oh, keep going.
so
Hope
I know
rise up
one
King Day and
person.
vote for Trump.
I know one person. You know what I'm saying? And my bro knows he works for a person who's black and knows that money, right? There's a reality that I think we as black people don't want to prescribe to, and there's two things.
Yeah,
One,
I'm sorry.
when you have money like that, all the other money in the world knows you have money. And so the things you say out loud and the way you play is being watched because you are
Mm-hmm.
now a threat to the way that they move and shape. That's for one.
Right.
For
Yep.
two,
You have to
for,
stay in line,
for two, it ain't even
especially
just
if you're
about
black.
staying in line. For
Especially if
two,
you're black.
the problem with niggas, and it comes with confidence, it comes with accomplishment coming up from nothing. So we have a lot of pride. We have a lot that we accomplish coming up from nothing, but we don't know how to shut the fuck up. And we have to figure out that like the whole process of figuring out our next move is not something you do out loud on TV, on CNN. You can't go up to a fucking stage and start bitching about what you need in the hood. Because in reality, every poor economy is there because that's how rich people get richer. It's
Facts.
not there for you to be like, yo, please, rich man, come help me come up from being poor.
PR,
He's gonna say, yeah, all right, give him
let me
$5 more
tell you
an
something.
hour.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
how it works.
If
Go ahead.
voting was not important to rich folks, they would not spend millions of dollars every year trying to suppress people from voting. If
Are you
voting
done?
was not important,
Are you
because no
done?
matter how much fucking money they have, they know that it always comes down to voting turnout.
All right.
And who gets the most affected with voting turnout? Black people. Black
All
people
right.
are the most targeted people that they try to suppress from
Cool.
coming out to vote.
Beautiful.
And it
Beautiful.
works. And you and Couch and Shovo are the
Don't
epitome
put me
of
in a
the
bucket.
job
Just
being
hold on.
done
So
correctly.
can I respond to
No, when
that?
you guys
No.
come on here trying to sit here and plead that it's okay not to vote, you're doing the billionaire's job because that's exactly what
No.
the fuck he
But
wanted.
hold
Yes,
up,
it
Show.
is.
Did I say
Yes,
it's
it
not
is.
okay to
When you
vote?
turn out to
Did I
vote,
say
he's
that
like, damn
specifically
it,
out my
I
mouth?
fucking didn't get
Did
him.
I say that
He
I
got you,
voted? Remember we
he
was
got
talking about this?
Shovo,
Did
and
I
he
say I
got
voted?
Couch. No, you guys that didn't show out to vote, all you guys did was appease to the billionaires because that's exactly what they wanted. The black people
Yo.
not to show up to vote and to
All right.
find it unappeasing to go vote. And
All right.
they won. With you
Okay.
guys. Not with
So
me, because
can I
I'm not
finish?
fucking
Can I
stupid.
respond to what I was
I'm
saying?
sorry,
First of all,
nobody's stupid, but I'm
did I
just
tell
saying,
you?
like,
When you asked me if I
know
voted,
their
what did I
game
say?
plan.
When you asked me if I voted, what did I say?
I'm just saying, stop sitting here
I'm
diminishing
just saying.
voting.
Stop
Because
saying.
that
What are
is
you
their
talking
game
about?
plan.
So
If
there's
it was
a
not
fine
important,
line.
they would not spend so much time
Are you
trying
done?
to suppress voting.
That's
And
like
the only people
saying.
that get affected the most with voting is black people.
That's like saying the two
I have a
contenders for a
whole
Super
list
Bowl
of
won't spend
shit
more money
about
to
voter
get better
suppression
players.
right here. I can
Like,
go through
yo,
it if you want me to.
you have two parties that are trying to win a grander part of control of the functionality of the country. So the same game you're playing applies to everybody, not just
No.
black people. Just because
No.
they say a
The
lot of
reason
it goes
why you
towards black
don't
people.
hear about
Yo, you act
election season
like
that
there's
much
more
in
poor
the
black
hood
people than poor white people.
is
There's more poor white
calculated.
people than
No,
poor
it
black
is
people. You know that, right?
calculated that you don't hear it on Blue Hill Ave. It is calculated that you don't hear it on Broad Street in Providence. It is very calculated that you don't hear it in Pawtucket. It's very freaking calculated you don't hear it in Hartford, Connecticut. But you'll hear it on the outskirts, the white area. You'll hear it in them cities. You'll hear it over there about voting. You see them turning out. You see them making 5 minutes, 10 minutes of their time to go vote. But the urban community, no, because it's not promoted over there. It's not. What are we getting promoted? Concert tickets,
Listen,
dumbass
I'm not
shit.
against.
People
First
that
of
don't
all,
give a fuck
I'm not
about it.
against
Tap
voting.
water.
I'm not against voting
For real.
at all.
You
I'm
gotta
not
see
against
you
voting
gotta
at
read
all.
between the lines, for
No,
real.
you got to read
I
between this line. This is the line I'm trying to get you to
am.
read between.
And
All of this
I'm
energy
literally
that you
the
put into
epitome of what
voting,
they
right?
don't
All
want.
this
They hate
energy you
me.
put into voting.
They hate
All
me.
this
They
energy you
hate
put into
black women
voting.
because we're smart
Oh,
and they can't fucking do nothing
God.
to us. They
All this
hate us.
energy you put into voting, right? How much of
Bruh,
that
I put in a
energy
lot
have
of
you put
energy to
into?
talking to
You can't
black
even.
men to wake up. I talk to you guys because I need y'all to realize that you guys are target numero uno. And
Did I
please
vote?
stay out of
Did
prison.
I
Please.
vote? Did I
Please
vote?
stay out of prison.
Did I vote?
You
Did I
need
vote?
to stay out. You
Did
need
I
to
ever
vote
tell
and you need to stay out of
anyone not
prison
to vote?
because you guys are
Did
the
I?
target that the
Jail
government.
niggas!
Why do you acting like life consists of one move or no move? Did I vote? Yes, I voted. Did I tell people in my family to vote? Yeah. Did they vote for Kamala? Yeah. The end of the day, what I'm telling you is all of the theoretical that is where your energy should go to
Yeah,
change
they
the
always
world
give
for
us
black people.
conspiracy. Thank
You
you,
cut
right?
me off before I get you finished talking.
Go ahead.
You need the STFU button, yo. We need to be able to mute you for a second. So this is what I'm saying. All of this energy, right? Do you really believe if you spent, let's just say you spent 5 hours on live talking about the president and who you should have voted for 10 weeks. That's 50 hours on live, right? If you spent that same 50 hours in your neighborhood teaching kids about economics, what do you think would do more?
Listen, voting is important because voting you can vote.
Answer the
No,
question,
let me finish. Let me finish.
Why?
Because voting, you can vote for economics to be promoted in your community. Everything comes back to voting. So if you want economics to be promoted in your community, you should vote for that. You know how to put something on a ballot?
Teach it yourself.
Do you know how to put a vote on a ballot?
That's where the Nation of Islam is a big deal, right? That's why they were a big deal, right?
I know how to put a vote on a ballot.
Does anybody remember why the Nation of Islam was a big deal back in like the 60s and 70s? Why they really became a big deal? Do you remember why?
I can figure out a way to make it be put on a ballot for the next election day.
Knowledge God. You'll tell them why was the Nation of Islam a big deal, knowledge God?
A lot of it is due for self.
What's that
because they
about?
Like basically we all peep that this system was never made for us. So we can't wait for this government or the way it's run to try to save us. We have to do for self. That's why a lot of
That's not true. That's not true.
No,
you have
it's
the mindset.
It's true. It's true.
Telling you is somebody else is promoting.
No,
it's
you have the mindset. They want you to believe that there's hopelessness. They want you to have hopelessness.
I never said it's hopelessness, but the system is put against us so much that we have no choice. We have to do for ourselves.
They want you to believe that there's no way out.
All right.
And
so my point is,
it's so fucking clear, but they don't want you to see
both?
that clear path.
Have you done
and
both?
me being a female and being black, I'm like in between where I see how they target black men, black people,
because I could say
black
Justin,
men,
Justin
and I
hates
see how
all
they target
criminals.
women.
Anyone who's been a felon, Justin called you a dumbass and failure, so he can't help nobody in the hood.
But that's not.
But Mimi, you know why that is, though, right? Mimi, but you know why that is, right?
What?
There's an undercore because they're targeting black men for the prison pipeline, and they said, "Oh, black women, you don't need black men, so go get your education. We'll teach." No other culture do they attack the women saying you don't need a man. It's only the black culture. You peep that though, right?
I know for a fact that we've had to grow accustomed to not needing a black man because the black man is never around.
But why is that narrative pushed though?
Why they never around? Let's be that.
So that's why you're mad at BR because I said jail nigga?
When did we stop being in the house?
Because
it was after King assassination.
No, let me finish. I'm gonna say from my perspective.
Yeah.
Half of y'all go to jail, half of y'all get killed, and half of y'all are lost. Meaning that even the ones that are out here are invaluable. That you guys can't even function in a family setting. You guys do more bad than good. And then,
Mimi, you know why that is though, right?
Think about it as 4 slices of pizza.
Hold on. First of all, that's an intense generalization. Hood niggas is the smallest portion of America. Stop acting like all black men are hood niggas.
Jail, murder, uneducated, and gay.
But Mimi, you know, all that happened after King's assassination.
Options. Black women have the worst fucking options. A lot of black men are either gay, incarcerated, or dead, or incompetent. So it's not fair for us. We have to start dating outside our race.
You've never been to any major urban inner city. Where do you go? You just go Rhode Island to New York and back?
By something. And that's why we hate seeing y'all with white women, because there's not enough of y'all to go around. And then the decent ones that are, you guys are fucking meddling with other women. Like, damn, we can't have shit.
That's crazy. Okay.
Well, Mimi, you know that it was set up that way, right? Like after they took the programs out of school, you remove opportunity. So if you can't get a job and you got no skills, what are you gonna do? Commit crime.
Yeah.
Of course, you commit crime, you get taken away.
I'm saying, why would you? That's like a rat.
If you gotta feed Mimi, if you gotta feed your family and you have no other choice, what are you gonna do?
If you know it's a trap, why? Why would you go get the cheese if you know it's a trap? Why would you go do that to yourself?
Why did the black woman, when the black man started getting incarcerated and crashing out, why did they decide, sure, I'll just take welfare and never get a job instead of getting a job?
Because Uncle Sam wanted to be the daddy. That's why. Uncle Sam wanted the black
why
woman to rely on the government.
Why do so many women whose baby's fathers are in prison collect welfare instead of having their aunt move in the welfare crib and watch the kids for the day while they go get a job and take care of the system?
First of all, you are living in a fairy tale world.
You just acted like all of us are in
think
prison.
that there's a village. You know
that was the dumbest shit I ever heard. You
know
went
that
on a rant about us all being in
village
prison.
to raise a child. There's no village anymore. Everybody's fucking working.
You live in the projects. What are you talking about? There's like 300 people next door to you all day.
Everybody got problems of their own. Everybody's living paycheck to paycheck. Do you think there's a
there's no village
readily available to help you with your damn kids? No. No, the fuck there's not.
What are you
So all you do have is Uncle Sam. All you do have is fucking food stamps and fucking vouchers and shit for daycare. Yes.
What?
Yes, you do.
So you're telling me that the average woman who's on welfare stays on welfare because there's no scenario with her, even when her kids get school age, she can't find a job the same time as her kids are in school, the same way single parents do?
All of my friends, every woman I know
about the ones on welfare,
working.
not the single parents doing their thing.
We are working full time, picking up the children from school, paying all the goddamn bills, and having to do mommy parent time. When the fuck do we even have time for ourselves? Because we have to make up for the time that the dad is not even there. No. I could go. That could be a whole topic for another day. Shovo, you are a new parent. You're about to enter this world as a parent. Be there for your child as much as you can, no matter how you feel about the mother. Just be there for the child. Put your resentments, put your personal opinions about the parent aside, and be there for your child.
But I mean, you gotta go look back at the replay because your generalization
is that you guys take out all your frustration on who you had that child by, and you leave that child to fend for themselves. Tell me I'm lying.
But at the same time, is it not true that a lot of these baby mamas, they make it hard too? They use the child as a pawn because they have some beef with the father.
If they have to get a job, before he gets a job, then all of a sudden he doesn't have to pay child support because she has a job and he doesn't. This is 80% of the time. What I'm telling you, it's a piece of the reason why they stay on child support, why they stay on welfare and don't get a job.
Listen, child support ain't doing a goddamn thing, okay? And honestly, child support should be doing way more.
What child support does?
No, child support should be hunting down these fucking baby dads like a bounty hunter. They are so lenient to baby dads. It's not even funny. You could tell, being a mother myself, I could tell that the government is set up to help be lenient to men with this situation. Because if they really wanted to go there, they could. They could be more punitive when men don't show up to do their part.
Stop, Mimi.
No, I'm just saying that they could be more punitive to do their part, and they don't.Ey're very lenient with you guys.
Mimi's trying to go viral. Mimi's trying to go viral.
I wouldn't say lenient.
What are you talking about?
You guys literally could just take off and go start a whole other family and act like nothing ever happened. And the government will not put you down.
I pull out every time. No kids for me, man. I'm not trying to give. No. I already had an ex-wife that tried to get half of my shit. I'm not trying to give mandatory give that shit away.
Just saying.
You don't have the right person. With her, though.
What do you mean don't have kids with her? I just gave you a situation where a woman has a choice every time. There's no system where a man has a piece of the choice.
It's the reason why I pulled out.
There's no system where a man has a piece of the choice.
No.
Even if you don't get pregnant, you could turn around and say he raped you. Like there's no system where a man has a piece of the choice. And when you get pregnant, you decide to keep with the kid. Stop. When you meet the drunk dude in the back of the club and he takes you home the night you met him and y'all do it and you get pregnant and you think because he had a Mercedes he's going to have money forever and you keep the kid and take him to child support, that's not a woman's fear. That's a man's fear. Y'all fear is he really don't have it like
but he wasn't fearing that fucking night when he fucked her. No, he didn't. He knew what the fuck he was doing when he went to that club and got drunk and put his dick in her.
Time out. So, wait.
She got pregnant. Don't start Mimi. That he met that woman.
I just want to pinpoint right there. So
be clear with that shit.
Because the guy got drunk and he had unprotected sex, it's his fault. But if a girl got drunk and had sex, it's rape on her end. It's not her fault.
I never said nothing about intoxication. I never said nothing about that.
Can't justify anything because they both wrong.
nothing
both
about
people
intoxication. I'm talking
doing the
about when
one
two
night
people
stand who
get
get each other
together.
impregnated or is they both wrong, right?
It
Say
takes
it again?
two to make a
They
baby.
both wrong. They both
Yeah.
wrong that she's pregnant. They're both wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
They're both
Right.
And
wrong.
we
So even though they're both wrong, one person still has all the
I'm
leverage in
sorry,
whether or
but
not they'll
listen,
keep the
the
child.
last time I checked, it takes more effort on the men's part to do the activity.
What?
Period.
What is
But
that?
here's
It
the
takes
thing:
more
a
effort.
woman has
You
a
ain't
woman
you
has
ain't
so
never
many
been you
A
opportunities
never
to
been
girl
avoid
out
could
with
be
motherhood, though.
sleeping. A
you
girl
never
could be
been out with me.
fucking
Come out with
sleeping.
me.
The activity
We're,
Come
will
out with
still
me.
continue.
we're not
The
talking
Come out
about
guy
with me.
rape.
has
Bet
to
you
be
that's different.
consciously
I ain't
there
talking
in
about
that
rape.
moment in
What are you
order for that
talking about?
activity to take
I'm talking.
place.
But that,
What?
Mimi, here's the thing: if a woman wants to avoid motherhood, she has so many opportunities to do so. She doesn't have to carry
Where?
some
Where,
term.
Shovo? Do you not see abortion
They
bans running rampant
got
right
There-
now?
pills. Morning
There's
after
birth
pill.
control,
Exactly.
Plan
Birth
B.
control.
If
Keep
she
going,
wants
dog.
to be out here in these streets, be on birth control.
All right, and then you
Right.
call them fat for being on birth control. Do you know that a lot of
I
women
like
are
fat women.
fat
What are you
because
talking
their
about?
birth control makes
Oh
them gain
God. Here
weight?
we go. Here we go. No, I don't want to hear about that. Like that's like saying like just
No,
stop.
you guys don't know what these
That's like
hormones
saying
do to
that's
women.
like
And
saying
I don't
he
find it
wore a
fun
magnum
that we
because
have to be
women
put
thought that
on
he
so
needed
many
to have
damn
on the
things,
magnum.
but
That's why it
guys
fell
don't
off.
have to be put on nothing. Why is it always trying to regulate women's bodies and not regulate men's? Like it would be
Because you
so much
control,
quicker
women
to
control sex. Women are the gatekeepers of sex.
no
Yes,
men
y'all
are
Yeah.
are.
pokers.
Women
We
are the
guys are
gatekeepers of
pokers. Stop
sex.
poking. Stop poking shit. Stop.
Stop letting men poke. I don't know what.
Yeah, that don't make no sense. Like,
Like
Women are the ones who can
yeah,
dictate who
like,
has
yo,
sex with them.
yeah, everyone wants the
no,
same
but you
thing. And
see
like, the
the problem
reality
is
is
right now.
socially,
The
you
problem
get
is
your
right
hands full.
now is that
See
women
how,
have
all right,
figured
no,
that
the
out,
problem is
Shovo.
this. The
Women
problem is
have
this.
figured out
Socially,
that we can control
stop.
our bodies and
No,
we
we're
can
different.
control who we have kids with.
No,
And now that
no,
there is a drop in birth rate because
oh, that's
women have
too deep.
literally found out that we don't have to have kids anymore, now they're trying to force it on women to have kids because they realize that there's a drop in the birth rate. And if this continues, there's not
In
going to
the
be
white
enough
community,
No, in
population.
the white community, it's about white people. The
Planned
abortion
Parenthood has
topic is
been
about white people.
weaponized against black women for centuries. For not centuries, for decades.
It started
And it
that
But
wasn't
way.
it's
until the
still
white
It
community
started
about
that
white
way,
started
people.
doing
but
it
it
too.
didn't end that way. Planned Parenthood does a lot more things than just does abortions.
Yo,
They do a lot of
why?
things for the
Hold
public.
up, time out. First of all, in the
You know
last
the
20
woman who
years,
co-founded it was
yo,
a KKK member.
I
You know
know,
that,
I
right?
heard about that. But that was the beginning. That was the
why?
start of it.
Yeah,
But
the foundation.
Planned
The
Parenthood turned
foundation is
into
poison.
a more and more essential
Yo,
need in the
at the end
society.
of the
Women were
day,
getting.
like
Do you know
all
women
of
are
this
still getting raped to this
systematic
day, even though
begging, all the
Texas took away
systematic begging,
abortion ban?
like, have you
Of
noticed
But
in
course,
there's
the
but
last
more
20
kids
years
now
we come up?
without mommies because they're being abandoned at birth
What do you,
because
I,
they
what
don't
but
want to because
Mimi,
they
scary
were
world
the
that she
raped.
lives in?
majority of
Where
women
is
who get
it at, yo?
abortions aren't rape victims, though.
Yo, show,
No, you
can I
don't
ask
know
you a
that.
question?
You
Show,
don't
Yeah.
know that.
where is this scary world that she lives in? Like, I was around 20 years ago, 30 years
Hmm.
ago, when the world was actually scary. Like, all these homeless kids, like, you see a crackhead's kid wandering around the neighborhood by themselves.
Yeah.
You don't see that no more. Like, where is this scary world that you're painting out as if the world has not improved for minorities in the last 20 years, for one? Where is that world at? Because it's not like financially we're in a worse spot than we was at 20 years ago.
Who
I'll say
Are
it's
we?
more covert now, but it's not as in your face
You
as it
say
was back in the day.
covert, but this is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There's always going to be poor people.
of
So what I'm
course.
saying is, in my opinion,
Yeah.
I think the reason why you get more people with an attitude like Couch is because we already know how to get money now. We already know how to take care of ourselves now. So why are we still turning around waiting for the system to slow feed us when
Yo,
Yeah,
BR was making some good points and some horrible points.
I was feeling him.
But the problem comes in is the fact that who's that?
Was VR on his regular page or was that his backup page?
I think it's back up. But yeah, he's mad. He's mad. He got triggered from the jail. BR. He was really triggered on the jail nigga comments and the hood nigga comments. But I get what you're trying to say, Mimi, to a point. I always think you pull out until you find the right person. Like that's what I do.
Yeah.
This works for me all these years.
Oh my God. We getting older, my dude. Pull out is not always gonna work.
No, I want kids eventually.
It doesn't work for everybody.
I definitely wanna. It works. If you have good control, I can come when I want. Like I just pull out. I don't do that shit.
A girl can get pregnant for pre-cum too.
False,
You know that, right?
false. You pee first. There's actually no semen in pre-cum. There's actually no cells. But they'll get stuck in your urethra, so you have to pee first. Sex education.
Mad work, my dude. Either wrap it up.
You pee first. That's it.
Wrap it up or just finish inside. I don't know what to say.
Shovo, is this your first kid?
I know of, yeah.
That you know of? You know.
You scratch your head. I don't know. That didn't sound too positive.
I'll tell you a story.
It's not
so no. Keep game.
Hey,
back in the day, not back in the day. I was like maybe 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was chilling with this girl. She told me she was on the birth control. She showed me like she did the injection thing in her arm. So
that girl said that tubes are tied. I still don't do it.
No, but she showed me the indent, so I'm like, oh, okay, bet.
Yo, what up, Shovo?
Hey!
What up,
What's going on?
World BR wasn't triggered at all. He just was wondering why you won't acknowledge the hypocrisy in both parties. You always use the word like divisive, but you won't acknowledge yourself. So before you respond, say, is what I'm doing divisive, and explain why what you're doing is not divisive.
Am I gonna have to get a restraining order on you? Because you keep fucking mentioning me.
You watch my story every day. I don't follow you. It says that you follow me on my platform, but you don't. So I did shut that narrative down. All I want you to do is acknowledge everything that people say to you. Are you gonna mention?
You're so triggered, bro.
Shit deleted.
Take a deep breath and talk.
So Shovo, remember what we spoke about earlier, Shovo?
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah,
I need you to do that right now because I'm asking him right now. Could he explain how it's not?
It's not
Sorry,
triggered.
repeat that.
It's triggered. You're triggered, Couch.
But I'm not doing anything. He keeps trying to talk over me to avoid it. Yo, Mimi, do you mind kicking him down again? He's not letting me speak and it's kind of throwing the room off. You mind kicking him down again?
You're gonna have to come down so you can talk.
I'll mute myself.
Yeah, so no, I'm not. I'm actually trying to get you to commit to acknowledging BR. You said that BR is triggered, but he didn't yell or scream. You said that I was triggered just now. I didn't yell or scream, and I'm staying calm while you're cutting me off. That's not triggered. That's a narrative. That's one. That makes you look extremely stupid, and there's no way to come back from that. This is all recorded. Now for BR, you do look stupid. He said you're being divisive in regards to the jail comments. And what I need you to do is explain how is that any different than you trying to accuse anybody else of it. You use the word divisive more than everybody else. He's throwing it back at you. We all have said this about you. Everybody in this room said that's some hypocrisy, but you won't acknowledge it. So please don't talk about Keem when you get on the mic. Please address, is that hypocrisy or not? That's what you should stay on. Okay? You're triggered. You're bothered. And I put that on my dead kids.
I have this man so antagonized.
All over the place right now.
You can call this the antagonizer.
Jose said he got special guest tonight.
By one of the
He didn't answer. I'm smarter than him. You didn't respond.
Had to bring me up.
You didn't respond. You didn't respond. Just admit. You're weak. You're psychologically weak. And you're mad at me because you got a white family. But I didn't even know that about you. As soon as I seen your family, I knew you was triggered by me because you didn't grow up around real black people. Mimi's the blackest person you know. You had sex. Sure. Your first person you had sex with was a white man. Your first partners were white men.
White man, really?
You're so like look at me. Look at this divisiveness. He's so triggered. He's so triggered. He's so angry.
He avoided talking about the jail. He avoided everything I talked about. And now Shovo, as a brother, you need to speak up and say you avoided everything Kim said. Y'all are lame. I'm about to start coming to these lives.
We weren't live last night.
Let's tackle everything. Let's tackle everything.
He didn't respond to nothing I said. Everybody got to commit to saying that. He's ducking. He's ducking. Say it. He's ducking.
Justin.
Ducking. You look dumb.
There's no topic right now. We're beefing right now.
Nervous he is. He's talking about niggas is triggered. He's nervous. You follow my page. I don't follow you. You watch my whole story. I don't watch you.
To get those pictures, you have to follow me.
No,
no. Honestly,
click on your page.
My shout out, my.
Look at he's stuttering. He still won't answer what I asked him. Answer what I asked.
Triggered. Look at this.
Justin, so
he's looking for that outlet to call me triggered.
Out of everything. What I really want to know is that he brought up the thing about there's no pictures of you with black people. Yeah. And at first I'm thinking like, okay, Keem's just being instigated. But I went on your page, you actually don't have any pictures of black people. So I am curious about that. I am curious.
Look at Justin's triggered. Pretending calling other people triggered because he's really triggered. Projector.
Why don't I have any pictures of black people?
I'm just curious.
I can post them.
Justin, I'm kind of.
Why ain't they up? Why the fuck they ain't up? Why the fuck they ain't up already? Why is your father not up there? Why is your father not up there? Because you're a liar. You're not a conscious black man. You're not conscious, bro. You're not conscious. You got pictures with white girls and Asians.
No, I don't.
You're from that world, bro. It's okay.
So wait,
it's okay to be from that world.
Asians white? How come all you're
It's okay to be from that world, bro. You're not pro-black. You're not pro-black. You're not pro-black, and I can articulate why you're not. I can say big words and go on a whole dissertation, not just argue. All you want to do is argue because you don't have no skills. All you want to do is debate. I can. I make posts about everybody. Ha ha! It doesn't work. Your narrative won't work because I dissed everybody.
I came out of nowhere and I got all this man's attention.
All right, Justin. Justin.
It's not working. You're getting embarrassed. You're getting embarrassed. Nobody's on your side. Everybody was laughing at you, clowning you. You are not up.
Black friends, Justin.
What?
Hey, Sarah. Do you have?
No, he don't got no black friends. Hell no. And he ain't fucking on you. And he ain't fucking on you. And he ain't fucking on you. Black women ain't attracted to you. Black women don't like you.
I mean, listen, bro.
You're too lame.
That's just not true. That's just not true. You're just saying shit like it's ridiculous. You don't even want to go down that road. Trust me.
Prove it.
You just don't.
Prove
no, I'm not going to.
Prove it. I ain't never heard a bitch in your background. I ain't never heard no woman in your background.
I heard one in yours, and she wasn't black.
Duh, because I ain't gay.
She wasn't black.
Because I ain't gay.
Listen.
One just like
it's pretty straightforward.
I just want to know is why the hell does it matter how black you are?
Well,
we're all black.
Okay.
Why does it matter how black we are? Like,
that's
do you want me to answer that question? Do you want a black man to answer that question?
Please.
Yes,
please. Divisiveness.
Who's answering the question? Because I'm a real black man. I was raised by two black parents who are married. I came from a two-parent household of two black people.
Yeah, I did too.
We're all black.
What's wrong with you? You niggas jealous that my parents is married? This nigga's jealous that my parents is married and your father's a piece of shit? Why are you yelling? I'm better than you in life. I'm above you. Shovo's above you. Yeah, me, Shovo, Jamila, we're all above you. All our parents are married. All of our parents are married. All of our parents. All he does is yell.
You're the nigga outside looking for a cigarette, nigga. I know you.
I don't smoke
cigarettes in Boston.
I smoke weed.
You still look for him, though.
Salted.
You still look for him.
Listen,
shut up. Salted.
Listen. Why does it matter who anybody is? We are all black. Why does it matter?
He's an idiot.
Glory. It's a glory. Mentality. I have the ability to speak well. Maybe y'all should just let me talk. Tell Justin to be quiet, and I'll answer your question. Okay.
Why does it matter?
I can't talk if I can't fucking hear. You gotta kick him out so I can talk. I gotta hear myself.
I have to take you out if you don't be quiet real quick.
See? You're acting like a child and everybody can see it. That's extremely embarrassing. It's because he grew up in a single-parent household.
I have one question for you, Couch. I have one question. Why does it matter how black we are?
From a psychological standpoint, it matters because we can accidentally invite people who are agitators or are enemies inside the party. We can't have coons. Let me respond, sweetheart. I'm long-winded. Sweetheart. I'm extremely long-winded. Everything you're going to ask, I'm already going to get to that. I'm not regular. I'm not the people in your life. I will get there. You got to let me go. I will get there.
I'm going to let you get there. I'm going to let you get there.
Okay. Just stop listening to respond. Try your hardest to like it. No. Just listen to the last word I said. Pretend to like it. Try. And this is how you'll get better at actually having a conversation. Try to listen.
You're attacking me.
I'm not attacking you. I'm asking you to try to listen. I'm asking you to try to do something.
Mimi,
I gotta get around smart people.
let him say let him say.
I'm a higher.
I asked you one goddamn question, and you won't even fucking
Just
answer
came
it.
and
I
talk.
said it's a long-winded question. It's long-winded, and you're not on the level to understand quickly. There's no person that can understand what I'm gonna say in 2 seconds. You can't understand what I'm gonna say in 2 seconds.
Just answer the question.
All right, my answer is too difficult for you. That's what I'm gonna say. It's too hard for you to understand. It's too high. No, it isn't. You wouldn't. How you ask me a question and cut me off before I finish? I'm trying to answer it. You gotta shut the fuck up so I can answer it. You can't talk over me. Stop talking over me so I can answer it.
Go ahead.
It's important on a psychological level how black somebody is, because we don't want to invite anybody into our parties who is an enemy. We don't want to coon into our party. Our people aren't the brightest people in the world, okay? We don't have a whole bunch of scholars in our groups. People can easily be fooled.
Wow.
People can easily be fooled and easily be tricked.
Are you trying to say black people are not smart?
Scammers.
We don't have a lot. He's not saying we're not smart. We don't have a lot.
Are you kidding me?
I chose my words. Y'all are
world. Are you serious right now? This world
I would like for you.
Yo,
I hate to say this, y'all. I hate to say this. I hate to say this, but the comments are making y'all look dumb again. Y'all are just trying to find a place for me to be wrong.
I don't give a fuck.
You're not listening to English. You're not listening to English. Shovo is correcting y'all. Shovo's literally correcting y'all. Y'all look stupid. Y'all both look stupid.
We do have intellectual people, but they're individuals. We don't collectively. The black community collectively doesn't have a lot of super intelligent people.
And you know why that is, Shovo? Do you know why that's on purpose?
It's my answer. You keep talking over people. Why are you talking right now? Why are you triggered by what I'm saying? Let me finish my build. You trying to tell us what I'm saying? Like, that don't make any sense.
Goddamn lies, so we don't pay attention to
man, whatever.
politics.
Whatever. Y'all just want to be heard.
It's
Y'all
not about
politics.
It's not about politics.
I'm clearly more astute on all of this shit than you and Justin. Justin is a fucking imbecile. I wouldn't even give you the respect of a scholar. You're dumb. I'm sorry, Justin. You're dumb.